Finally made it to the top of this ridge. I've steadily been climbing for about the last hour. I'm gonna take a little break here. I'm out here on the AT. I'm about 28 miles south of some friends of mine that I'm meeting tomorrow. So we have a shelter in mind, and I'm basically 34 miles from that. So I've got 2 days, 34 miles to try to meet up with my friends. So shouldn't be a problem, but it just adds to the adventure a little bit. Just passing Feather Camp and the road. I'll try to show you a little bit of the trail right now. It's all rocky. Almost to the top of Whitetop Mountain. Been a lot of switchbacks this last little bit, but definitely nearing the top up here, getting close to Saunders Shelter. Just finishing up a nice lunch break. Had some jerky, crackers, and some fresh cheese, some local cheese from my local farmer's market. So that was great lunch. That's one of my all-time favorites out here on the trail. I think I'm around 10.5 for the day. So definitely got the majority of the miles out of the way. I've got a couple options for camp tonight. I'm not real sure. Plus there have been a lot of nice sites just along the trail. Looks like I might even be coming up to one right now. So I've got a lot of options, but I still got quite a few miles for the day. So let's see what the trail has in store. I'm in a great rhododendron tunnel. I love it when the trail gets like this. We've got a change in direction blaze, and I think it's the Virginia Creeper Trail. I think we jump onto it for a minute. Our time on the Virginia Creeper Trail is over. Appalachian Trail. Just past the Lost Mountain Shelter, and now it's a couple miles to a campsite. It's marked on Gaia. It's still pretty early, but check that out. Decide what I want to do when I get there. And the shelter was pretty full when I just stepped in to look around. It's a nice shelter. There were about 10 people taking an afternoon lunch break. So on to check out this campsite. Everyone that I'm supposed to meet tomorrow is coming in on a shuttle, and they're gonna get on the AT at the Elk Garden trailhead. So I had to check, see how far away I am from that, obviously. And I believe they're getting there around 12 or 1, something like that. So trying to get there, but not get there too early and not get there too late. Have to try to catch up with them. I think we're gonna try to go to, I can't even remember the name of the shelter. I'd have to look that back up. I should write these things all down, have them with me. Note to self. It's been another great day out here on the Appalachian Trail. Always love it. Such a challenge, and great views today, great weather. So far a great campsite. So I completely miscalculated my miles for tomorrow. Long story short is I've got a lot less miles than I thought. So I went ahead and stopped a little early, and I think I did about 17 miles, which is what I wanted to do, but I thought I had about that more, but I don't. So I guess that's good. So I'll see what I want to do tomorrow. I'll try to figure that out, but I'm gonna get dinner together and enjoy this beautiful campsite. Looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Good morning, day 2. I'm climbing uphill on my way to Buzzard Rock. Let's go. Just 50 feet off the trail is a nice spring. So I'm gonna get some water. Coming up to Whitetop Road. Yep, there it is. Nice road. Well, I messed up again. This trip has been planned for months. I think I signed on to this January or February. So, you know, a lot of the details were talked about a long time ago. And for some reason, in my head, I switched where my niece's starting point was. So that's my niece is meeting her and some friends of hers. They took a shuttle, and I thought it was to the Elk Garden trailhead. They were going to take that trail up to the AT. No, they took a shuttle to Elk Garden, Virginia Road 600. That's where I just was. That's where I sat down for lunch, emptied my trash. So I estimate they're a couple of hours ahead of me. I'm hoping they stop for lunch and I can catch up a little bit, trying to keep a good pace. But at least I'm fairly confident that they are in front of me, as opposed to not knowing if they were in front or behind. So if they stop for the night, I should find them. So always an adventure out here on the Appalachian Trail. This time it's an adventure of my own making. I'm here at the turnoff for the Mount Rogers Summit Trail, but I hear that it's no view, it's all wooded, so I'm not taking that. I'm staying right on the AT. I'm getting close to Thomas Knob Shelter, and in our original plans, that was one of the possible camps for the first night, depending on how they felt. So they would have been here pretty early, but that's no reason not to stop. I think they hike in a little more sane way than what I do. So they would have maybe gotten here around 2 o'clock, which would have been a little over an hour ago, I think. So we'll see. Maybe they stopped at Thomas Knob Shelter. Maybe they kept going to the Orchard Shelter. I'm about to find out. First ponies. When I got to the top of the mountain, I was able to get some cell service and exchanged a couple of texts with my niece. Apparently they're just up the trail here in Rhododendron Gap. And that's not too far away. So met up with everyone at Rhododendron Gap. They were chilling at a campsite, trying to decide what to do next. And we decided to stay there. So great campsite. I want to show you. Hey. Not so cute anymore, huh? Hey. Just getting a little water here at the springs at Rhododendron Gap. No problem meeting up with everyone at Rhododendron Gap. We just hung around the campsite for a little bit and decided to actually move campsites a little bit. So we did that, and that's about it. Collected some firewood. I'm down here at the spring right now. We're going to enjoy our evening. This is a beautiful, beautiful area. The ponies have all come into camp, so we've definitely seen them. I could see how that could be a problem, but they're cute, right? So I'm just going to finish up here at the spring, get my water for dinner, and head back up to camp. I'll show you around up there.
The world's cheapest.